Good morning, Lindo Guhle. Well, this case has been going on since 2014. Yet another court appearance this time. We're going to be hearing from the defense. We're going to hear Duduzane's side of the story today.
Well, rightfully so, but then Duduzane Zuma, the former president's son, is expected to come to the magistrate's court here in Randburg. We understand the defense will be making their defense case, and we understand that the defense also has three witnesses that they are going to use, particularly one of them, interestingly, being Duduzane Zuma, as they try to prove that Duduzane Zuma was not responsible for that accident between his Porsche as well as that minibus taxi. But what happened the last time when he was here, the defense was trying to get this case dismissed, but the magistrate ruled against that. And quite interestingly, the last time when that ruling took place, the lawyer, Advocate Mike Helens, was actually the one to turn to Duduzane Zuma and tell him that it's not over. So it seems that the defense is quite confident that they can still win this particular case. But at this point in time, what actually has been typical scenes out around the magistrate's court here is the fact that there were quite a number of supporters, particularly from the Black First, Land First political party, or rather movement. But today we haven't seen any of them at this point in time. We're not sure if they are still going to come, but the defense again is expected to make their case in terms of defending Duduzane Zuma and saying that he's not responsible for that particular accident that took place in 2014 and a life was lost of Phumzile Dube, a Zimbabwean national.
And of course, in the past as well, we've seen the former president, Jacob Zuma himself, in court supporting his son.
Well, support based outside, as I said, the BLF, but also inside when he typically walks in, you see he is flanked by his sister, Duduzane Zuma, as well as the former president, Jacob Zuma. We're yet to see exactly how he will arrive today, but of course we're expecting the president to also be outside here supporting, his son. But one of the things that's interesting is that the last time when the case was dismissed, the former head of state, Jacob Zuma, actually commented to the media saying that he doesn't see why his son is still implicated in this, because according to the evidence and witnesses that have come out, no one really implicates him, or no one really gives evidence to say that he was responsible for that accident, or he was speeding, or anything like that that would link him to being responsible on that particular accident. But what the president also said is that he's not sure on whether or not this is applied to actually get back at him as to why that is. But the president really just speaking also on that, we're expecting that he comes in with his son, and of course Duduzane, the sister, also flanking him as they come to court, as they've typically done throughout the case. They will be coming in, we're expecting, with Duduzane Zuma this morning.
Thank you very much, Lindo Guhle, outside the Randburg Magistrate's Court here in Johannesburg, ahead of that case there in that court.